This is Jason Rumble for the New England Indy Insider, and I have an exclusive interview with the promoter of Independent Wrestling Entertainment, Mr. Sonny Roselli. Hey, Sonny, how you doing today?
Good, J. Rum. How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. Well, basically what this program is we're going to incite the wrestling fans who don't know the ins and outs of Maine Indie Wrestling. You are the owner and promoter of Independent Wrestling Entertainment. How long has it been in existence for?
IWE has been in existence for about 14 years, I believe, maybe 15. Originally owned by Eric Johnson, who's one of our workers now. Then bought 5 years ago with me and John the Bomb. John the Bomb's the other owner and the promoter. We took it over then. Eric was getting burnt out, and it's been 2 shows a month for the last 4 years. I mean, we've steady, good times. Every twice a month, same buildings, Fairfield and Cityside. You've been there. Nothing better than the pizza place that has wrestling at it.
True that. Now, your wrestling promotion is more geared towards helping out the up-and-comers, basically, in professional wrestling, and giving a home to some of us older veterans like myself. Speak a little bit about some of the young talent that's coming up right now.
I would say IWE is a great place for people to learn how to wrestle. Our fans aren't smart marks. They're fans. They want to be entertained. It's a great place to learn how to wrestle, come up, get a lot of matches. As you get better, people move on from us. Sorry about that. They move on from us, bigger, better things, and then sometimes they come back because they like it. The talent that's come through, Jimmy Limits has gone from not could barely work, but very green to now very seasoned. The Street are amazing. The two of them, if you haven't seen them, you need to see them. I'm trying to think who else. The Horror. That's a name that nobody knows, but that guy has developed into quite a wrestler. Just trying to think. Osiris has been here. Mark Moment was here. A lot of people have come through. A lot of people that you wouldn't know got their start here. Even I forgot her name. Oh, that's horrible.
Sasha Banks.
Yeah, in the WWE, her first matches were with us because as long as you're safe, we're pretty much going to put you in and let you work, and we don't. You get to go out and do it yourself. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people have started here or made comebacks here.
Now, future-wise, when do you foresee that independent wrestling in the state of Maine might actually return to a said normal?
It's looking September-ish. State of Maine's opening up slowly. It's open to 50 people. I would like to hope I would get more than 50 people at a show, plus the workers. I would say September would be when we're back full-time as normal, my best guess. I mean, there's more trees than people up here, so we should be all set.
Exactly. Now, do you think with some of the ongoings, like with how professional sports is coming back, do you think that it's going to be required that we may have to take temperatures of independent professional wrestlers?
I hope not. I hope by the time that we do it, it's back to normal. But you can remember a time when in Maine wrestling, you had to have a mini physical and blood pressure and heart rate and heart rate, and you had to have a mini physical before you could wrestle. We've done it before. We can do it again. I mean, take your temperature, make sure you're not have a fever. Let's do it, right? Whatever it takes to get back.
Yeah.
I mean, before we would have a commission there, making sure that we had our blood pressure taken, our heart rate was normal, and we were healthy enough to wrestle.
Okay. Give me a couple of young guys that you really didn't mention that are basically unknown that really need to be seen by some, New England wrestling fans that actually could break in over the border, so to speak, leave Maine wrestling and like go to like NCW or one of these other type of promotions that's in Mass, Connecticut, or Rhode Island. Who's some of these hidden gems that we really don't know about?
You would actually know better than me because you're still wrestling them. I show up, make sure everything's straight, ready to go. I watch a little bit of the show. I'm just trying to think of who stands out. Normally, the guys are given 100%. JP O'Reilly is coming through. He's been there a while. He could go if he wants. the street again. Is there anybody younger? Todd Harris actually started with us and worked his way up through to where he's working a lot. Anybody come to mind for you and help my memory?
I I think if Big Raph gets
Oh,
in the right place, in really in the right place, just and gets his mind on becoming a legit pro wrestler, I think Big Raph has the most to gain out of any of the young guys. Uh, and like those young guys, I see a lot of them. They rather talk a big game on Facebook uh, instead of like posting videos of them like actually working out and training to be on a professional wrestling show.
I will bring one up to you, Frankie Yeager.
Yep.
Frank Yeager, he's one that I can, if he wants to, he can leave the state of Maine and go somewhere else. I was one of his first trainers. He actually got it quite quickly, broke his arm, still came to training with a cast on. Raph has been following us since he was like 8 years old and gets the whole aspect of wrestling. It's not just the move set, his facials, his selling. He just has to get a little bit more dedicated to the actual sport of it.
I'd like to see him get out of where he's at and move his way up to the Let's Wrestle dojo. I think that those guys just more honestly, those guys take him when you go to their place, they take it a little bit more seriously. In my estimation, still what the state lacks is a legit, bona fide veteran that has been paid good money to be in the ring with people that made wrestling a living. That's my honest opinion. And nobody's ever reached out to the fact to try and make that big. Nobody's ever reached out to the fact to say, well, the money we lose right now could be the money that we gain in the long end because all of a sudden we're turning out good professional wrestlers. Eric Johnson is the closest guy to being reputable that wants to train in that whole state. And he really doesn't even want to train, you know?
Right. That's been a problem with the state of Maine from the beginning. There's no veterans. I trained 2000, late 2000, 2001. Had a trainer, taught me the basics, but I had to go learn outside and go to shows and try to pick stuff up because there wasn't any veterans here for that. Yeah, and I would say the dojo is a great place to learn, but still lacking the one, the name that can get you somewhere to book on. I can help you get some places, but not every place, right?
Yeah. Well, their one true veteran is Alexander Lee.
Right.
I love Ben to death, but name recognition on who he's wrestled to pass valuable knowledge back on is suspect. Other than that, I think Ben's a good kid. Ben's grasped wrestling. The one thing I give Ben the utmost respect for is he never let people tell him that he wasn't going to make it. He is still scratching and clawing day to day. So I really think that like his story is good to these guys, but showing the legit like small things like. I mean, this is an interview for you, but I brought a few of these guys up, and I had a seminar about 3 years ago, and Raph had never even known about a overhand wrist lock, which is the first move we learned when we lock up. But yet he already knew how to throw a choke slam. He could throw a sidewalk slam, but he didn't even know what the value of a lockup meant.
Right.
So.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough being here in Maine. There's no Killer was too far away.
Yep. No, I know that.
When I went to school,
a ton of times.
When I went to school, I went to school 15 minutes away or 4.5 hours for Kowalski.
Yep.
I was going to go to Kowalski. I ended up going, 15 minutes away.
Yep, but you ended up around good talent.
Yeah, because I traveled. I got out of state. I went to Canada. You had to do it to get better.
A lot of these young guys aren't doing that.
The thing that IWE is, it's the beginning promotion. It's not the ending. It's not the middle. This is where you cut your teeth. Are we going to have thousands of fans? No, but we're going to have 100 who like wrestling, and it's where you learn how to work in front of the crowd.
Yeah.
That's how you get polished without I have to drive to Vermont 7 hours one way to get this. Now they can get it twice a month in the state. Before that, there wasn't anything here.
I will say this: you got the best champion in the whole state, bar none. Luke Robinson, the best thing you guys have done.
Oh yes, yeah. Luke is.
He's legit.
Luke, oh yeah, no. He was trained with Tony Atlas. I got him when he was really, really green, and we used to run weekly shows, and he honed his skills, and now he's coming back because he likes wrestling.
And like I said, when you put that kid on the poster, people are gonna come.
Right. He looks like a
decision you guys made. I was so happy to see him come back because that has legitimacy. And when you talk to a guy that's 48 years old like me, who've been talking to you guys over the past 2 years about, well, I think I just want to write in the backstage with you guys now, and let me just help book, or can I get a promo tonight and maybe a tag? You guys actually influenced me to say, all right, I'm getting back on the training regimen because now here's something that, gets my competitive juices flowing.
Right, exactly.
So I believe down the road we're going to have some good matches that we'll be able to promote.
Definitely. I think everything's going to get back to normal. I think the fans are going to want to be out to see us. I think it'll be the biggest attendance through the fall because nobody's had anything, not anybody. I mean, all the promotions up here now, when I started, there was one. Now there's like 6 or 7.
Yep. One guy I forgot to mention was Malik Logan. I think Malik is a very underrated competitor.
I think Malik's tremendous. Only gotten better. He's been here, makes the drive 5 hours, 6 hours each once a month. Has continually improved his skill. Even though he looks like he's going to be out of gas, he's not.
Yep.
Right? And he's only going to improve. He has good size and he has a great attitude.
Okay. Well, I'm going to wrap this up here, but what I'd like to do is just give you a quick minute on promoting the IWE in general with the social media and things of that aspect. So here's the floor, Sonny. Talk to the people.
All right. IWE has been in the state of Maine 14 years. I've been around almost 20. You're going to be entertained when you come there. It's kid friendly. I have kids of my own. There's nothing that you wouldn't want my child to see. Anytime they want to see good, wholesome wrestling, which is the way it should be, come to our show. And it's still only $10. Where can you get a ticket? You can't even go to the movies for $10 anymore. And you can guarantee that we're going to be running probably 2 times a month forever. John the Bomb's going to die in that seat. He ain't going anywhere. It's true. It's true. We've been waiting for that seat forever. He's not going. He'll take the tickets until he can't walk.
Yep.
But you see IWE, you know you're going to get 2 hours of entertainment. Will it be the greatest wrestling? No, but you'll be entertained the whole time. And these kids are trying as hard as they can. And you can watch the progression of your favorite and how much better they get over the years.
How would they find you on social media?
We're on Facebook, IWE, whatever, Independent Wrestling Entertainment, the Fan Nation. I don't know. I'm so old. I don't have any of the Twitters or anything. Yeah. But I still put up posters every month, or have up until we got a little break, and do a little bit of the Facebook. But IWE Fan Nation is where you can find everything else.
Cool, man. Well, Sonny, thank you very much for being on the New England Indie Insider and be in an arena near you, baby. IWE action, catch them. They're red hot.
Sooner than later.